Okay, I'm making this video for Wondershare. I reached out to them in regards to the Windows 10 4.6 version, or Windows X as they call it, in regards to using a white screen to add different backdrops. So I'm going to do this video here. Hopefully it'll be helpful to you guys. You'll get a general idea of what I'm referring to. And this is the way I like to shoot my videos, So without further ado, let's get started. Here we have a white backdrop here. This is me in a photo. I'm going to do this here right now. Let me show you the version I'm using so you get an idea of what I'm talking about here. This way you know. It's the 8.76 version, as you can see here. This is a Filmora 8.76 version. All right. So I want to show you what I'm talking about as to why it works with this particular version as opposed to Windows X. So I'm going to walk you through it, and then hopefully you guys will get a better understanding of what I'm referring to. Okay, so I'm going to go over here to my folder here, and I'm going to pick out a backdrop. It's not going to be the same one as the one I picked out in the Windows 9. I should say Windows 10. I'm going to pick out a different one. I'm going to use, let's see, I'll use this one for demonstration purposes to show you what I'm referring to. Okay, so I'm going to pick this one here, and we're going to put that there. All right. And we're going to go back over here to the album here. Let's go back to media, to album 1. And we're going to drop this picture right over here. Boom, right there, right below it. Now, I know on Windows 10, it's just the reverse. I think you guys reverse. I think you put this guy up here, the the subject, and then you put the background at the bottom. All right, so anyway, without further ado, let's just go over here and show you what I'm referring to. Really easy. You guys had great technology in this version, but the other version, it does not work. All right, so here we go. All right, I think if you guys had this there in your system, it'd be a lot better for me anyway. Maybe other people might beg to differ, but I like it. Okay, so let's click it on again to get the green screen effect. As you see here, you click it on, right? Very simple, very easy to use. You just go like this, and you go over here with the eyedropper. Boom, it's right there. Okay. That's how that works. And if I want to make the intensity, of course, I could add the intensity here. And then, of course, you get the washout like that. But look how nice it is. You just slide the intensity level, and you get it where you want. Okay, and that's with a white backdrop. I've reached out to you guys once before, and somebody said, they'll talk about it, but nobody ever got back to me. So, that's just the way it goes. I mean, I don't expect you guys to change your whole, the whole, program just for me, but it would be nice if you could have a way you could use a white backdrop. All right, so you click OK in this one. All right, so now you see I add the backdrop with the white background. Now I got over here, this is the new one. Let's go over here just to prove it to you guys, and you can see this is the Windows Filmora 10.46 version, whatever, as you can see here. Okay, now watch when you go over here. Now I'm going to I believe you got to put this guy here. Now, if I'm doing it wrong, please comment me or get back to me and let me know. Say, hey, Rich, you're doing it wrong. That's why it's not working. But I tried this any which way is up, and it does not work. It does not work with the white background. Same photo, different backdrop. The reason why I'm doing this here is I just want to get this. Whoops, not going to go over here. No, what I want to do is I want to just shrink this a little so I could cut back on here a little. It's really, I make these here long here. So let's see. Let's go over here. And let's go over here. Where is it here? All right, we got to go this way. I got to stretch the window out. Bear with it for 1 second, guys. I think you know what I'm trying to do here. I had that thing was going way too far back there. Okay, so we'll just do it like this here. So I'm going to show you both ways. I tried it, and it just does not work. All right, so now the way I understand it, and if I'm wrong, correct me, you would go not to the bottom, but to the subject person itself, hit the green screen, okay? Now, I know it's a white background, so you're going to have to use a white color. So I go over here just to verify it, just want to make sure it's white. I click it on, and it comes on like this here. But you see, it comes out a little washy like this here. And when you do this, whatever, let's see here, you can't really correct it in some cases. See, it doesn't correct. See? And this is the problem I have with other ones as well. You don't get the full effect in here, or sometimes it comes out really blotchy. Okay, now the reason why this is looking a little better, you might say, well, it's working. Technically it is, and technically it ain't, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, now let's reset this here, and let's get a different photo. All right, now you might say, well, that has to do with the brightness. All right, so let's bump out of here, and let's go over here to my window here and get a one here, and I'll show you what I'm actually talking about. Okay, let's get a photo that's not so bright. I had intensified the brightness on there. Now, I don't know how to do that in Windows 10. I tried it and it didn't work. All right, so I'm going over here. I want to pick another picture that's not so bright. Okay, as you can see here, I do the intensity by, it's a different process how I do it, and I'll show you in a second here. But let's, for all argument's sake, let's go pick this one out. This is a little, the backdrop is a little not too bright. Now watch what happens when I click this on here. Let's add this, and let's get rid of this one here. Let's cut it out. Now I'll show you what I'm referring to when I put this one on here. Okay, now watch when I go over here. I'm going to do the green screen effect again. All right, over here, make sure you get it white. Okay, and we click over here. And this is the problem I'm having. Now you might say, well, will this same photo work in the other one? Absolutely, it will. This same photo will work in the Filmora 8.76 version. Even with the tolerance, look what happens when you do with the tolerance. That's it, look at this here. I tried every which way. Then I said, okay, maybe if I go this way and reverse the process, maybe it'll work. Doesn't work that way either. Okay, it just doesn't work. Just doesn't work. You know, it's not. I think that's what you guys set up. This is the way it was set the old way. Where you see it over here. Let's go back to Windows 8.76 for it. See, this was on top. Now, if I go in there and get that same photo that was not so bright, see, if you notice the backdrop is bright, and I'll show you how I do it. This is why I love 8.76 version. Now, we'll go back. I'll try to get the same photo if I can remember it here, because I got quite a bit here, a lot of backdrops here. So let's go over here really quick. I think this was it. Yeah, this is it. Looks like the one. Now, if you notice, it's not that bright as opposed to the other one. All right, so let's click this on, and you can see this is a little more bright than this one, right? Now, you might say, well, yeah, this will probably work the same? Absolutely. Now, watch. Let's take this guy out here, cut it out. Let's put this one, the one that's not so bright, in here. Okay? Now, watch again. Green screen effect. Now, if you notice the backdrop here, let's move this here. If you notice over here, there's like little shadows over here, right? Well, there's a way to I get that out using your program here. Well, let's do this here. Let's start it again. And now you see it's a little shaded over here because it's not so bright. But watch. Whoops. Look at that. I could get it out a little bit more. There you go. Look how nice that looks over here. Then watch. Look at that. And that's even with a picture that's not so bright. Now, if you're wondering how I get the brightness to make it work on the Filmora 10, this is what I have to do. It's kind of crazy, but I'll show you really quick. Let's bump out of this part here. Let's cut this out. Now, let's say this one here is not that bright. So here's what I have to do in order to make it work. I go over here like this, and I'm going to go back to that photo. We're going to go with the dull one here. Well, I call it the dull one. And this is what I have to do in order to make it work. And I can't do this all the time. I'm not going to waste my time doing that all the time. But I want to show you what I do to brighten this up. And I don't know how to do this feature with the other one. Now, you see over here, it's got shades over here. All right, it's got this thing here. Sometimes I drop another one in there to get this out. I'll show you what I do with that. Okay, that's the toolbar for my webcam. So what I would do is go over here again and drop another one over here underneath. This is how I correct it. I'm giving you my secrets now. It's okay. I don't care. All right, so now we go back over here. All you see is white. Okay, so let's get this one here first. We're going to get that. That's the toolbar feature. We're going to get that out of there. Okay, we're going to get that out of there. Now it's gone. See, it's gone? All right, now what I'm going to do, you guys know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over here like this. I'm going to click it on either or. I got to see which one I want it to be on. I want this side here because that's where I had that shade. Look. Remember that shaded area? You see this little shade fade spot here? I'm gonna put it over here. But look how simple it is. Look, you just drop it in there. The picture becomes white. I can make it even more white. You can make it so white where your face turns white, but we don't want that. But this is what I do to brighten it up. But you see what I'm saying, guys? Now, this is being done on the 8.76 version. Whatever you guys took out, you should show your programmers and stuff like that. If they could put this back in here again, I would use the Windows 10 exclusively. I have to use I use the 8.76 version because it doesn't work. And then you click it on, boom, the picture turns nice and bright white. Okay? And then what I would do is go into the record feature, which I can't do because I'm recording, and I'd record this here, and then I drop it back on a timeline, and then I actually can make the picture more brighter, and then I could probably import this picture over to the Windows 10, and I don't want to do that. I'd rather just stay with this with the Windows 8.76 version. And again, one more time to prove it to you guys that I am in the 8.76 version, we're going to go over here and we're going to the About page, and here it is, 8.76 version. Okay, so you can see it. That's how I did it. That's how I brighten it up. Now I don't know if there's a way to do it like that. Maybe I could do the same thing with the Windows 10, but I tried it. I really can't seem to make it work. Okay, so now we go back to the Windows 10 version. And again, we put this picture in here, and we go over here, and we do the green screen, and this is what happens. Let's see here. It won't work. I'm sorry, that's right. What am I saying? It's not going to work. We already tried it, but we'll try one more time just to show you what I'm referring to. And we got the white here, right? Like the white, and we go over here, and boom. And no matter, even if you take the tolerance and move it back and forth like this, it's not going to do anything, as you can see. It'll take it out, but that's what happens. This is why, and this is why I don't use the Windows 10 for backdrops. You guys put out a great product. Believe me, I love your product. I think it's great. But this is why I don't use it, because as you can see, I could use it in the Windows. I could use it in this one here. The 2 point. Let's put another one back here again. Let's go back again. I took all that stuff out again. Let me go back here. Okay, let's go back here. Let's go back. As you can see, oops. As you can see here, this is with the different photo. But if I use this one here, it'll work as well. Look, I'll drop it in here. I'll prove it to you. Now let's go over here. And one more time. Boom. As you can see here, it works with that same photo, that same exact photo that I'm using in the Windows 8.76 version is working here. Is working here. And it does not work with the Windows 10. So that is the problem I'm having, folks. If you guys can make that work, fine. If you can't, I'll just stick with the 8.76 version, because at least I know I can make headway with it. I'm sorry to drive you guys crazy, but this is the best I could do. If matter of fact, this will probably help out. This should be more help to you than me giving you screenshots. All right. I'm going to back out of this screen here. I'm going to put this on another, I'm going to give you the URL for this here, and you could check it out and see what I'm referring to. I'm going to put it on a different YouTube channel I have. Basically, I don't want to keep it on my main channel, okay? All right, so my name is Rich Pacini. If you need to contact me, it's rjpacini at verizon.net. And thank you again to all the people at Wondershare. I love the product. I love the Filmora product. I think it's great to do videos. It's really easy. It's cut and dry. However, that is the problem I was talking about. I wish you guys could watch the video. This way you'll get a better idea of what I'm talking about. But whatever the technology you did, whatever you used, if you could put this back in there again, this technology right here, whatever you did here, it makes it so easy. I mean, it just makes it so easy, guys. Look at this. I don't have to go through it. You say, well, it works the same. This does not work with the white backdrop. Here it is. Look, it's here. The proof. Here's the proof. It's in the pudding. Look at this. Make parts of it transparent. Boom, right there. That's why I use this 8.76 version. All right. I hope you guys can get back to me soon. If there's a workaround, if you guys can't do that there, like let's say you talk to your software developers or engineers who write this program and they can't do it, or maybe if you know a workaround where I can, maybe unless I do my own thing I just showed you where I have to brighten it up and then transport it over to Windows 10. If there's a workaround, please let me know. That'd be greatly appreciated. If not, I will still continue to use the 8.76 version. But thank you so much. Have a great day. Until next time, bye-bye for now.